Hello and welcome to Smitty's. I am a wood cutting fanatic who loves to run a chainsaw. I run alcohol chainsaws, ported chainsaws, I race chainsaws, and I even run the occasional vintage. Now remember, I cannot do this without you. You're everything to the channel, so please remember, subscribe, give that thumbs up, leave that comment. Today, we are going to have a lot of fun. So how you doing? Hey, we're out here today. We're going to run the 55 again, but there's been some changes since the last time we saw it. So, I noticed the compression was a little high, and I wasn't quite pleased with the RPM range I was running in. So, I decided to go for it. We raised the roof. I raised the roof an additional 3 degrees, and it might be a little bit much, but we're going to try. Hopefully it works out. You never know. You know what I mean? This is one of those spots where, you know, I'm kind of taking a chance. But I need to run it. You see, when I pulled it down, there was a touch of scoring in the cylinder. It's one of the cheap Warwick cylinders. And so that's part of the reason I decided to go ahead and raise it. But what I did though is I went in with some sandpaper, kind of cleaned up the cylinder a little bit. So yeah, our rings probably aren't seated anymore because I did that. And today is all about just run it. I'll bring you in and show you clips from different periods of when I'm running it. Hopefully after a tank or 2 or 3, she kind of, you know, settles in. So for me, timeline for me is I'm planning on shipping this in about a week or so. So, you know, I need to get her done. And today I just gotta, you know, get her ran a bunch. Now, the gentleman did send me the custom 3D printed parts I told you about. It ended up not working out. It was just a little too brittle and I couldn't get it to work. So, no changes there. The only change is the roof. We are 3 degrees higher now. One other thing to mention is the chain. We were running an out-of-the-box 23 RS chain on the last video, and needless to say, I think, well, I'm pretty certain I hit a rock because she went as dull as a butter knife. So I sharpened it up, and I just wanted to, you know, make sure you're aware that we are now on my sharpening on this chain. So yeah, a lot of what I gotta do here is noodles. This saw don't like noodles. The clutch cover just clogs up on noodles and it just, you know what I mean? But I need to run it. So it's just gonna get ran in whatever I can get my hands on. So, alrighty, let's see how she does. We're gonna try to get a couple of tanks out of this thing today. Alrighty. right, so there we go. The problem is we're losing power, and I'm fairly certain the saw's getting ready to pop. I looked in the muffler. We're getting, I think the scoring's getting worse, and I think the cylinder is starting to fail on us. So what do? Do we ship it as is, get it through this, and then worry about it later? Or do we try to do something now? Because I would need a piston, a cylinder, rings, all of it. What do I do? You know what I mean? So I'm going to talk to the guy who owns the saw. It'll have to be an OEM. The Warwick just definitely does not have the quality to be able to handle high performance levels. So if we learned anything from this, even if we don't win or anything like that, the Warwick cylinders on these performance levels, not suggested, they're going to fail. So, you know, we got to be optimistic about it. And, you know, we did learn something here. Don't use those Warwick cylinders for these performance levels. It's falling apart on me. So I got to talk to the owner, and we'll see. We'll go from there. Okay, so I just got off the phone with the owner of the saw, and hopefully it makes it to the race. But in reality, if it pops, it pops. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of entertaining if it popped while it was down there being raced. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of entertaining. I think it's still going to perform okay, but it is losing power. pretty rapidly. It's at that point. It's not going to last very long, I don't think. So we'll see how she goes. Alrighty. Hey, we'll catch you in the next one. Later.